Eliza, welcome to the university.
Okay.
I have a very current question for you. So work through with me if that's okay. You're working as a doctor in a busy NHS surgery. One of your patients you've just seen, they've posted a very negative review of the consultation you had with them. And they've posted it on TikTok. He specifically names you and the receptionist. Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you manage this situation?
Please, can you repeat the question?
Of course I can. So you're working as a doctor, of course, in a busy NHS surgery. One of the patients you've seen, they've gone and have posted a very negative review on TikTok. And they do name yourself and one of the receptionists in that review. So how would you deal with that?
Well, first you'd need to see like what you've done wrong, so you can reflect on it and then let's see what, because obviously what one patient thinks is going to impact your approach to other patients. So you'd want to know if you've actually done something wrong. Then you'd, obviously because it involves you and another receptionist, well, as you're working in the NHS surgery, you're part of a team. So you'd want to speak to people above you to try and get their opinion on how to tackle the situation. So this could be like communicating with the LMC and then going back and reflecting on the GMC guidelines to see if there's anything that could help you. Then obviously you'd probably want to get the patient in who's posted it, because like they have posted it on TikTok and like that is breaching confidentiality and like like it's posted about, like, do you know, in the sense that doctors can't really breach like stuff about the patient, well, shouldn't that be reciprocated towards the doctor as well?
Right, understood. Okay, so you mean the confidentiality of the doctor?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, do carry on.
Then wouldn't you want to, well, you'd want to know what the problem was, considering it involves you and the receptionist. So ask your colleagues as well, like if they understood the situation and maybe you have done something wrong that needs to be addressed. But you might also want to take into effect, because it's a busy surgery, that maybe the patient's got quite agitated and anxious that they've not been seen or something, so that might have stressed them out. I'm done.
Okay. Well, you've covered a lot of ground there. Thank you very much. Now, the next question I have for you is a bit more in the face question. Do you think doctors should use social media?
Well, a lot of doctors use it, like you can see there's Facebook groups where different doctors can communicate with each other. So, like from different areas, for example, like around the UK. So, say if there's something, for example, when it was COVID, a lot of doctors were communicating about the vaccines and whether it was good to use them, like, because obviously they've got to be vaccinated because of their job and the front line. But then just with the distribution of them, because some with the socioeconomic backgrounds, some places weren't getting the right amount of vaccines.
Okay.
So it's a good way to communicate, but with having your patients on social media, I don't think that is ethically right, because like with the whole confidentiality situation. It's just not ethical.
Okay.
But I don't think it's a problem because obviously, yeah, they're doctors, but everybody does use social media, especially in our generation. Like, it is a good way of communication.
Yeah.
And you also find out new information about, like, different articles, like with the breast cancer drug that was mentioned.
Okay.
And it just gives you, like, someone else's perspective of something. And also, if you needed advice on a particular case without breaching their confidentiality, you could ask for other people's input and see if it could help with your...
Sure. Yeah. Cool. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, great.